Chip your chops, Freddy your dice. This is D&D. Welcome to another episode of Crab Rolls. My name is Gabriel Oliver and I am your DM, and today I am joined by...
Hi, I'm Agent Ramirez. I play Arrtaron Meldrin, Artificer Cleric.
Hello, my name is Levi Golden. I play Chip Chop, also known as Bellator Sanctus, the overzealous paladin.
Hi, my name is Jordan GAITAN. I play Ladorna, making porn for you.
Brennan. I play Muzz. I have a muffin in my mouth. That's it. That's all you're getting at me. Silver, it's your turn. Go.
Okay. Hi, I'm Sarah. I play Silver. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did you say I'm sorry?
Before we actually start, I feel like I should mention, some of us may or may not be a little sick. We're gonna do our best to make it.
You
sound
can
good,
guess
so.
which one is not.
Who's sick?
Yeah.
Who's not?
If you can accurately guess which one of us are sick.
Yeah, if you can go to @MightyChipChop on either Twitter or Instagram and guess who's...
You can probably tell by the lack of
God.
energy coming out of ADRIAN.
You gave it away. It's clearly Levi.
What?
It's not
The
me,
winner is
it's
$10,000
clearly
cash
Brennan.
prize.
No, don't say that.
No, that
They won't
is
believe.
false.
Falsehoods.
Nobody's
Well,
getting
can't
any
now
money.
that it's ruined. Like,
Okay.
Nope. Nobody's getting any money if they guess correctly.
Give
why
us
am I
your
gonna
money
follow my
if
rich
you
parents'
can
money?
guess
But if you
correctly.
do get it right, you if you guess who the
We'll
third
follow
person
you
who's
if
sick
you get
is,
it right.
No.
we'll also give you a shout out.
Oh yeah, they want a shout out from us.
Yeah, they want to show it from us. We're gonna get one from Dylan.
Oh yeah, right. Give us Dylan memes. Send Dylan memes to our Twitter and Instagram.
Yes, alright. Alright, it is time to do the replay. So, last time on Crab Rolls, you guys left Arrtaron's house after making Robin some more elixir. You guys traveled down the road, had various conversations along the way, met several people. You guys talked, you guys gave Robin her drink, and you guys chatted. You guys had a long, excruciating time in which you all had a nice conversation with Left the horse.
Yes.
And after that all, you guys decided to take a rest for the horses at night. During that time at night, you guys also heard noises while Ladorna and Silver were on watch. And you guys were ambushed upon going through some kind of invisible barrier. You guys killed a bunch of bandits, one begged for their life, and Arrtaron swiftly ended their life too. And then you guys traveled to Fruence, where upon arrival, you guys decided best course of action, we need a new horse. And Left was left in the woods. And then Ox met a peculiar little kobold by the name of Okli. And that is where we're going to be in today's session. We'll be starting today with Ladorna, Chip Chop, Silver, and Arrtaron, who are all still at the cart with Robin.
Why are we here again?
Well, we had this
Waiting for
plan.
Ox.
We had this plan of actually getting a boat and crossing the lake, so that way Mr. Dusk had no way of catching us.
I say, Ladonna, do you know if we have enough money to charter a boat?
We should be fine. I'm sure we could finagle our way on.
Alright.
Look,
Decide.
Arrtaron, when have I ever steered you wrong before?
Do you want me to break out the list?
I don't think you have one. I'm taking your bluff.
Arrtaron proceeds to... No, I'm just kidding.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and look for a boat rental place. Or maybe someone who is continuing travel.
I'm gonna
soon.
go to the docks.
Before we do any of that, I think it might be a good idea to find a new horse.
We have Shelly.
We got his crab
it's just a
thing.
crab.
Alright.
Hi.
Oh yeah, I forgot we could talk.
That's a bit rude, but okay.
He's not here right now. I think he just commenting. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look in the tavern, see if anyone is planning on making a course.
Alright, you're going to the tavern. Silver, what are you doing?
I'm gonna walk around.
Alright, and Bellator, you're heading to the docks?
Yes, sir.
Alright, and Arrtaron, I'm assuming you're probably going to go to the tavern too.
I would assume so. Arrtaron's not. He's having one of his episodes.
What?
Where he doesn't respond to anything.
Yeah.
He just talked to me.
Catatonic Arrtaron.
Look at his fucking screen, you dickhead.
Arrtaron looks you in the eyes, but nothing slips from his mouth, and you can't see life in the eyes
He's just dead
as he
inside.
follows you.
Dude, fucking same.
Alrighty. Always follow me then.
Alright, cool. With that, then we're gonna go over to Bellator, because the docks aren't too far away. This is a fairly small village. Yeah, you get to the docks, and you see, actually, surprisingly, you see 3 or 4 fairly sized ships. This, again, Lake Dreen is no small lake. Lake Dreen is, you know, it's a giant lake, in fact.
How deep is it?
Are they?
How deep is it? It's probably, I mean, so, to give you an example, it's probably around the size of Lake Erie in the real world.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Maybe a
Okay.
bit bigger. So this is a giant lake. It takes up, like, you know, traveling across it's like a few days to a week of travel.
Sounds pretty fucking gay.
So you do see a few larger ships in port currently.
Are they bigger than the? Fuck! What was the name of our ship?
You guys' ship. Oh, I don't remember the name.
I think it was like-
Silver named it.
It was like the Rising Dawn or something like that.
The Rising Dawn.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, the Rising Dawn. I think
I
we
miss my
carry
ship. I miss my ship so much.
Are any of them bigger than the Rising Dawn?
Yeah, 2 or 3 of them actually are. You see one ship, probably the largest one here in port. It's massive. It goes far off of the docks even when it's there. You see it has over 10 masts.
No, that's a lot. I don't want that.
That's too many.
I'm gonna go to that ship.
No.
Of course he is.
Hello, is anyone up there?
Yeah, going over you would see there's a few people at dock, like, lifting things into the ship, some people taking things off. And you call out and you see, like, a bald, older human, with, like, a wrapping around his head, like, looks at you. Well, hey there, friend. Anything I can help you with?
Me and my friends are trying to charter a ship across the lake. We were wondering if we could hire your ship.
Well, currently, we're a fair bit indisposed at the moment. Right now, we're actually helping out a friend of the captain's, yeah.
I assumed you were the captain, sir.
Oh, no, captain's over at the bar, you can find him. Name's Okli, little guy.
Okay. I will, I'll go check. He's at the bar, yes?
Should be. It's where he likes to stay.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the bar.
Okay, cool.
Meet Ladorna and Arrtaron over at the tavern.
Okay. Silver, you're just kind of wandering around town? Are you looking for
Yeah.
anything in particular, or just giving a
Probably
light?
not. If I can, I'll be, like, probably flying kind of somewhat from, like, rooftop to rooftop a little bit, but not, like, in a way where I will get in trouble.
Okay, so go ahead and make a stealth check with me.
Oh, okay. I'm not being, like, quiet about it. I'm just going.
Okay, yeah, if you're going rooftop to rooftop,
I'm not breaking anything.
yeah, after a few rooftops you would hear, Mommy, there's a flying elf!
I wave.
You see, like, an elven woman looks up, and her jaw, like, flies down like a gape, and she's, like, just in awe of what she's saying. And then she, like, kind of waves back, and then this little human boy kind of looks up at you, and he, like, waves really furiously. Hi!
I wave furiously back too. With both hands.
He waves with both of his hands.
I want to go down and say hi to the kid.
Okay, yeah. You land next to the kid and you see the mother is still just like slowly waving her arms. She goes like, "Hi there.
Hello.
Wow. You're really something. Hi there, miss. Can I get an autograph?" And you see he pulls out like a little journal with like some doodles in it,
Sure.
and he gives you a little pen.
I write silver with a little leaf next to it.
Alright, so you see he like puts it down, he looks at it, and he like big old grin on his face. He goes, "You're really cool, Mrs. Silver.
Thanks. You are too.
How did you get wings? What if I wanted wings? How do I get them?
I was born with them.
Mom, can I be born with wings?"
Maybe next time, buddy.
I believe that ship has sailed, as it were. And you see he looks back at you and he goes, "Okay, well, bye, miss." And you see he like gives you, he like tears out a piece of paper and he like gives it to you, and it looks to be like a drawing of like one of the trees around here.
Okay. Can I tell which tree it is?
It just looks like it's like it looks like specifically a tree like nearby. It looks very similar to a lot of the other trees. They're like big old oak trees.
Okay. I thank him for it.
Yeah, you thank for it, and the mom takes his hand. They start walking away, and she like waves. Thank you for the entertainment.
Oh, okay.
And then we will cut over to Ox. So you're shaking hands with this little kobold. And he said his name is Okli, and he's the last captain of the Drunken Devil.
How did something as small as you get to be a captain?
Oh, now that's a story there, lad. Oh, man. You ever been to Friesmonia?
No, probably not.
Oh, boy. Well, you tell about it. What if I buy you around?
I could always go for a round. I'll tell you what, though, I drink a lot.
We'll see if you can pay it to me.
Uh-huh.
And then he starts walking towards the tavern.
Okay, Ox is gonna follow him.
Alright, cool. Ladorna and Arrtaron, you guys both enter the tavern. You see this tavern is fairly large in scale. It seems to be like an epicenter here. You know, like travelers come with their boats, traders and whatnot, and they stay here at this inn. So it's not fancy, but it's also not as dire as the rest of this town. It's got a lower area and it's got an upper area. And there's like a little like balcony area you can see, and you see that there's a bar in the middle with like a pillar going up with a bunch of shelves with a bunch of wines on it, and you see multiple barmaids at each part of the bar.
Do we see Ox?
No, you guys went here before that would have happened.
I burst through the door and go, "I need me a captain."
Boy, don't all of us.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't aware. I thought I was gonna get like at least one person.
You see like one like scraggly old man like stands up and he like moves his fingers back and forth. I can help you.
I don't
All right.
like looks.
Anyone less weird?
Well, that's just rude. And he sits back down.
Anyone less
As you're saying that, Bellator, you walk into another door adjacent on the other wall.
Do we see Bellator?
Yeah, you guys see Bellator enters. It's hard to miss since he's always in armor.
I wave over at Bellator. Bellator, over here.
Okay. Have you guys seen a little guy named
You know what?
Okli?
You guys need a drink?
I could go for one.
Sure,
why
I'll
not?
take a drink.
Oh, Wrestles, huh?
Also, Robin did follow you guys here, shouldn't she?
Yeah.
So she is here.
Robin, drink?
Always.
Alrighty. Gonna go sit at the bar then.
Oh, yeah, you sit at the bar, and you see this, like, half-orc man is, like, furiously, like, scraping at a cup that seems to have something really sticky at the bottom of it. He looks up at you, and he's got, like, long, dreadlocked black hair, and he looks at you and goes, "What are you wanting?"
something fermented.
I got piss in a jar somewhere.
That's not. I mean, is that a cocktail? All right.
I don't think using those words with that situation is a good idea, Ladorna.
That's where it came from.
I'll just take. You know what? First round on me.
Oh, well, thank you.
And you see he goes and starts like looking for some ale under a cupboard. And as that's happening, Muzz, you and this kobold walk in.
Okay.
And you would see these guys at the bar.
Hey, I know you.
Hey, Ox.
I think I found a captain.
The captain?
Yeah.
Where is he?
I'm a point down at the little kobold next to me.
He's
You
right
see
here.
a little kobold with like a neck beard, and he's got like some hair slicked back, and he puts out a hand to shake.
Well, I've always known never to trust the book by its cover, so... Hi, Cap. How are you doing?
Nice to meet you. Name's Okli.
Nice to meet you. My name's Ladorna. We're looking for some travel across Lake Dreen.
Ah. Well, let me see about that. And you see he like hops up onto the stool, and he like rings a bell a bunch, and you see the half orc. He like hits his head on the thing he was inside of, and he like gets up and he has like a bottle of beer in his hands.
Jump. Yeah. Hey, Okli, can I help you?
Yeah. So talking to these guys about a bit of business. So if you could give me something a little bit better than that, that'd be appreciated. And you see he looks at the bottle in his hands. It looks like really cheap beer. Goes.
All right.
And he puts it away, and he goes and starts walking towards another like employee room. And then Oakley looks back at you guys, and he like puts hands out to shake with Arrtaron.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. My name is Arrtaron Meldrin.
Nice to meet you. Name's Okli. I'm a captain of the big old ship out there. And Bellator, you would hear this.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. So you do captain that massive ship out there?
Yeah, her name's the Drunken Devil.
How massive we talking?
How do you keep her afloat?
Well, you see, it's a bit of a trade secret. The way you keep her afloat is the water, and then you're also going to want a little wee bit of artificer magic just to keep her up and topped off.
I mean, just the amount of maintenance that ship must require is unfathomable.
Oh, we've a big crew. We got an even bigger haul every time we make a delivery, though. Imagine the amount of traders that want us to take their shit across the ocean.
Yeah, I can imagine you carry a lot of cargo.
Oh yeah. Now, here's the thing about taking you across. So, are you guys going north, south, east? Where are you going?
East way. We want to make it towards Omville, but don't want to petty ourselves with Waylick.
Right. All right. Well, as I see it, there's two ways you could go about it. More adventurous type and a more safer man's choice. I could take it down to Townsley, and then from there you'd have to take a cart up, but that could take a bit more time. Or I could drop you right across, closer to Omville, but also smack down in the middle of the wilderness.
I mean, there's gotta be a port somewhere, right?
There's got to be a lot.
I mean, that's
I
what
think
he was
that's
saying. The
Townsley,
first option
yeah.
is the port.
Right, but I mean, how would we get off of the boat from just in the middle of wilderness? You planning on just taking
We'd
a dinghy
anchor,
out?
and then we'd have someone take you out with one of our boats, the littler ones, and then they'd come back with them.
All right. Fair enough. I mean, what are you guys up to?
I wouldn't mind being dropped in the middle of...
I wouldn't be fine. I would be fine with it as long as you can help us take our horses through.
Yeah, I can draw that. You guys have a cart with you? Alright, that might be a bit more of a trouble, but we can see what we can figure out. We'll say one other thing though, we won't do it for free, and the other thing, we are currently helping someone out with something right now, so we might have to take a small stop along the way.
Okay. How much are we talking?
How long are we talking?
No, how much kakish?
How much are we talking? Ari. So, how many of you are there? Is this everyone, or is there any more?
There's
Yeah,
one more
of
of
us.
us.
Alright, we'll make it 20 gold each, and then that'll be good.
20 gold each. Not including horses?
Nah, horses can go free.
No.
As long as you have feed for them. If you don't, I'd recommend you buy some before we get on.
I will do. Alright, so that's gonna be 120 gold.
Yeah,
20 mine as well. I'll go ahead and pay for Robin here. Yeah, for Robin.
I lean over to Bellator. I don't have 20 gold.
I can lend you 10.
Alright. I'll take that, and then I'll see if I can see if Silver will spot me some or something.
I only have 30, okay? I have to pay for myself across.
That's fine.
You guys alright back there? You guys having some trouble?
Yeah, we're good.
How do you guys have
You
such?
guys
How do you
are
guys have
just
so
so
little
poor.
money? Like, I don't even know how, but Ox is like 600 gold.
I'm pretty sure it was early on in the campaign. You guys extorted Bellator. He had a bunch of gold, and you guys were like, "Yeah, we're gonna have to charge that fee to come with us."
No, but I didn't get a whole bunch of gold out.
They also did buy a lot at Professor.
I just said that for
McCauley's.
funny. Yeah, you guys bought a whole lot, huh?
I did not.
I didn't buy
I'm
a
not counting your gold,
shit.
man. What about your share of the Ettenheart? Do you have that still?
That went into... I believe that was... It was only like 20 gold, because it was 75 for all of us, so it was like
Yeah,
20
Will's
gold.
got-
It's not even that much.
Well, you've got jobs.
No, it was 75 split between all of us, not for each of us. And then...
That's what I'm saying. Ox, is it possible I could maybe borrow a bit of gold?
Yeah, how much you need?
10.
Yeah, I got 10.
Thank you.
What?
I just like the idea of him looking down at his pouch, just going.
I don't know why. I swore I had more gold the other day, but it's just fucking gone.
In before Ox grabs his fucking puts his coin purse that he stole from Arrtaron in his little butthole.
Oh, okay.
And you see Robin will turn around to you, Arrtaron, and she's gonna plop 1 silver in your hand. Not 1 silver, 1 platinum.
Oh, there you go, 1 plat.
Suddenly I'm just sitting in your hand. Hi.
Hey. What's up? And she says, if we stop by a candy store, you can have this.
Alright. Thank you. And I'll take the 20 gold I got from Ox and Muzz.
Ox and
Ox
Muzz.
Ox and Bellator. And I'll hand it to
Cool.
Okli.
Alright. I think that's everybody. Y'all paid?
We got 1 more to pay.
Alright, silver.
No.
I paid for Robin. I'll just pay up front now, and then I'll.
Alright, sounds good to me. Don't really matter where I get it as long as I can make it.
As I'm flying around, do I see them?
They're inside.
No, we're inside.
They
We are
did
inside
say
the
that they were
building.
going to the
Oh.
tavern now.
Yeah, you do know that.
Okay.
But yeah, really appreciate this guy.
Ah, no orders.
So when's our departure time?
Well, I was hoping to leave tonight. We got the whole crew working on get stuff done.
That sounds good. We can go ahead and look through the town real fast, make sure we have the supplies for the horses and such. You gonna need help moving anything?
I don't think I've got anything I need help moving. If one of yous wants to come with me, 1 or 2 of yous wants to come with me to the ship, I could set you up at the quarters.
Sure, I'll go with.
Alright, you guys go ahead, and I'll go ahead and get the horses ready and their feed.
Alright. Sounds good.
Ox, you gonna come with me, or you want to go on the ship?
No, I'll head out with you.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go find Silver as well. Hey, thanks for the drink we never got.
Who's
as well.
going to the ship, by the way?
Me and Bellator.
Okay, cool. Alright, you guys into the ship. Yeah, well, as you'd say that, Ladorna, the half-orc is coming back with a more elegant bottle of wine.
There we are.
And you see he goes to the back counter and he just puts it on the turn phone and goes,
Right they are.
And you see Okli, like, pulls into a pocket and he pulls out 2 platinum and puts them on the counter. Consider the second one a tip. You're a good man, Fred.
Oh, thanks.
And he, like, pockets both platinum. Alright, so Bellator and Arrtaron go into the ship. What are the other ones you guys doing?
I'm gonna go grab the horses and look for
Okay,
some.
and Ox?
That.
What kind of wine? It is a specific old dwarven wine. It gets you fucked up. Yeah, it's called Miner's Courage.
I imagine it's probably very alcohol heavy with less flavor.
It's fermented cave berries. Berries only found at least 20 miles under the ground.
Trust me, buddy. Something with alcohol heavy does not mean it's less flavor.
I was referring to the
I
fact
think
that
it would be
elven wine
very
is known
sour
for its
because
rich flavors.
things that grow in cool places are generally less sweet. And less sweet equals less alcohol.
That makes sense. I mean, the caves are cold.
Yeah.
Unless you're
Also, there's no sun
breaking
in
the
them.
crust.
That is true.
Alright. Sounds good. Let me roll a dice to see who we're following first. Alright.
I'm just gonna be like literally flying around
Okay.
above the
Okay.
city.
As you fly around,
Like
are you
they can
watching
probably
out for
see
them?
me. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, we'll say what's everyone's passive perception?
My passive perception? Ooh,
12.
16.
Passive
What'd you say,
perception is 15.
12?
Yeah,
I mean,
16.
wisdom isn't
16.
like I say wisdom isn't a super important stat to me.
Alright, and Ox? 15? Alright, so, Ox and Ladorna, you would notice Silver, and Silver, you would notice Ox and Ladorna. And Bellator and Arrtaron.
Hey!
Okay, I fly towards them.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna land on that, like, the top of the inn bar thing and just say, hi.
You owe me 20 gold.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Excuse me? Hang on, Missy.
I wave enthusiastically.
I don't know if that's a yes, I'll pay you back wave or no, I didn't hear you wave, but I'm gonna assume it's a yes, I'll pay you back. She's using the PP.
What?
He said he
She?
can use the restroom.
I'm not going anywhere.
I don't know. I didn't see. You owe me 20 gold there, Silver. For passage through the Lake Dreen.
Well, I can just fly over the thing. You guys feed the boat.
Yeah, you have to land somewhere, don't you?
Well, I can fly for a long time.
How long can you fly?
A long time.
Silver.
How long can you fly?
Silver, the problem isn't that you can't fly.
I know.
I'm not there.
I'm just messing with them.
I'm not there. That's right.
I know he's messing with
I just remembered I'm not there.
Yeah.
You gotta get tired sometimes, Silver.
Oh, I'm gonna hop down and show him the tree that a child gave me. The tree picture.
That's a nice picture.
A child gave me a drawing. Look how cute it is.
You know, I've always had a weird idea about trees being drawn on paper.
What?
That's like a human portrait being made on skin.
Oh, thanks. I'm looking at all my papers in my room, all the books. Oh my god. I have pictures of plants in my room on paper.
Oh no.
Wow, I can't believe you do such a thing.
How dare they?
I don't know, I kind
just
of
thought
like
it.
it.
Oh yeah, I wanted to get a plant.
It's
I'm
like,
thinking about getting a
it's
plant in
like
my room.
pleasantly gruesome.
A pleasantly gruesome.
I mean, like, I wouldn't like a family portrait on, like, an uncle's skin or something, but...
Wait, isn't that just called a tattoo? Wait, never mind.
Yeah.
We're good. Yeah, it's a tattoo. We're good.
Yeah. Ghost touches a tree and then skins it.
Ox, do you mind paying for the food? The horses? Thanks. I'm sure they'll appreciate that. And we're only feeding 3 horses, I
You could
believe,
probably
so.
sell that wine for a lot.
Oh yeah, that too. Where's that wine? Ah, damn it, Okli.
But didn't he say drinks on him? And he gave it to you?
Drinks on me. I'm taking the bottle.
I mean, I guess that's up to you. That's because you guys didn't come with.
Okay. Wow, what a shame. Let's see. Okay, so we're here in Lake Dreen. We're gonna go east, and then once we reach the wilderness, we're gonna travel for probably about like half a week before we get to the trail again.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So once we get to the trail, we'll be heading north toward Omval. Does anybody else have any idea as to what they want to do once they get to Omval?
Where's Lake Dreen?
Lake Dreen is right next to the Ulf Woods in the photo that the map that he has. You right there, Brennan? You just watching the cat again?
In relation to Saldal.
Yeah.
Two things I will always beat: the odds and my meat.
Alright, I'm back.
In relation to Saldal, we are north of where it says, and north of Sadal.
Alright, Arrtaron and Bellator here?
I don't know what map are you looking at?
Alright,
Yep, we are.
alright, no worries. I'll let you guys finish your
Gabe,
talk.
where is this lake you're talking about? What was it called
It
again?
is directly directly northeast of the Ulf Woods.
Where are these?
Oh,
I'm looking at the
the
map.
full one, the like not hand drawn one.
Yes.
Alright, it should be. So okay, I see. Are you looking at the one in Discord?
Yeah.
Okay, that one's hard to zoom in on. If you see,
I opened up the original on it.
you see the like Africa-shaped island. It's near the middle.
Yeah.
If you go east of that, there's a little lake next to some woods. That's Lake Dreen.
That one that looks like an elf shoe?
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, the one that goes down and kind of curves back up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Lake Dreen. You guys are on the west end of that.
Shut up, you fucking idiot. Oh! Oh! She licked my mustache!
Alright, we're back. Arrtaron and Bellator, are you both here?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sounds good. We're gonna follow you guys. Okli is leading to the ship, if I'm right.
I believe so.
Okay, cool. So he takes you guys over. Arrtaron, you see this massive ship.
I said, damn, that's fucking nice.
That's what I said. But I mean, seriously, you gotta have a fucking massive crew to keep that thing repaired.
I can only imagine. Say the amount of... I mean, hell, the five of us we're barely able to sail one ship. Imagine how many people you need for this.
Well, actually, we had Terry and Jeffin for our trek
Well,
across.
Terry was basically useless.
Terry was in a cage that whole time.
He did get bit.
Oh, that's true. He wasn't.
Yo,
in the
he
cage
did
for
get
that
bit
long.
He was
though.
also a stowaway.
Yeah.
Okay, so the five of us and Jeffin.
Somehow sailed a boat. Which is honestly very surprising.
Yeah, I guess it's a good thing Jeffin had some previous sailing experience, and
Yes.
I had some knowledge from my dad, but
Well, that's good. Let's say, was your father much of a fishing man?
yes, he was. Back in where he lived, there was only a couple of things you could be. You could be a squirrel hunter like Australian. You could be a fisherman, a herbalist, or some small
see.
You know, we had one town prostitute, but she didn't get much business as everybody knew her, and knew exactly what she did.
Bellator was her only customer.
Yeah.
Since this is getting cut, yes.
I don't think this part is getting cut.
Okay, so we are going to follow Arrtaron and Bellator, who Okli is leading you guys to the shore right now.
Correct.
Oakley, if you don't mind my asking, what... Say,
Yeah?
is your crew prepared for combat in any way, shape, or form?
Well, most of them can hold a fight for their own. I particularly be a bit more capable, and then I got a friend who could really do that.
Alright, well that's good to know.
What's
Just,
your friend's name?
Well, you'll meet them soon enough. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
Okay.
They have a bit of business on the way there that we'll probably have to stop off to do, so don't worry.
Okay.
And he leads you guys to like a docking area on the ship. And he leads you guys into this room, the first room of the ship when you enter. It looks like it's its own tavern in here. There's a bunch of stools and tables, and there's a bar, and there's a bunch of ale.
So if you have a tavern in here, then why do you gotta spend so much time down at the other tavern?
There's a bit of
Agreed.
aesthetic you get by going to a bar that you don't own, that you just don't get at the one on your own ship. It's like when you go on a vacation, stay in a different place that you're not in the same house all the time.
Well, that's
mean-
fair.
Can't argue with that.
Would you guys like anything? I got a bit of ale. Not free. We do have a bar media.
Do you still have that bottle you said was on the house?
I believe I gave it to the tiefling fella.
Ah, that's actually a woman. Just FYI.
Really?
Yeah, she's very particular about that. The last person we met on our travels that called her a fellow almost got murdered. Now,
Alright.
I'm not too worried about you. You seem to have a quite capable crew to protect you, and you seem quite capable of combat yourself. But just a warning.
Right. Don't believe you got your name, by the way. What is it?
My name is Bellator. Bellator Sanctus.
Nice to meet you. Your voice, very familiar.
I shouldn't be. I don't believe I've ever met you.
No, it's just similar.
May I ask, do you have a last name? A family name, perhaps?
Last time, no. Lost it. You see, when I was born, I tore into slavery. And there they don't give you a name, they give you a number. It were my old captain that gave me my name.
Oh, he sounds like an interesting fellow.
Oh, me captain were a hell of a feller. Oh, didn't know what he was doing till he got into it. But his last Marba, you should have met her. You ever been a place so good that you feel like you're in the middle of Tintle?
I'll be honest with you, Captain Okli, I don't know most of the words you just said.
That's fair enough. Well, hopefully we'll review bottle of ales in the next few days. Be able to sort that.
Agreed.
Alright.
Tis
Yeah,
to health
definitely.
and good company.
Alright, well, you guys stay here for a little bit. I'm gonna go up. I've got a little bit of business to tend to, and then I'll be back down and we'll choose your quarters, okay?
Alright,
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright, cool. Would you guys like to do anything here? He's just gonna walk up some stairs up to the main deck.
I might just explore on the bar a little.
Okay. You see there's a few people sitting there, some drinking. There's one person asleep on a bench. Mostly humans and half-elves. You do see one dwarf here. And you see at the bar, there's an elven woman.
I want to buy the dwarf a beer.
Alright, yeah. Alright, you go up to the barmaid. She says, Can I help you with anything?
Yeah, one,
Saw you were with Okli here. What's going on then?
with his passengers. He's taking us across Lake Dreen over to the northern side.
You guys must be of the adventurous sort. He doesn't let anyone on here unless he thinks they can hold their own.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
going to be dropped off in the wilderness, so hopefully we can
Ah.
hold our own.
Is that the... And she points to the two of you. Is that a honeymoon thing?
No. No, Arrtaron's more like a brother to me. Well, maybe like an uncle, actually.
That doesn't change my question.
No, we are not together.
Hungry.
Alright. Can I get you anything?
I was actually wanting to get a beer for myself and the dwarf over there.
Alright, sounds good. And you see she turns behind her, uncorks some ale, and she pours it into... Did you get one for Arrtaron too? Or just you and him?
Just me and the dwarf.
Yeah, she pours you 2 cups and pushes forward. I'll be 9 silver.
Okay, here you are.
Alright, and she takes it.
And I'm gonna saunter on over to the dwarf and say, so, tell me a little about this ship, friend.
Alright, only 'cause you asked. So, I was hired here a few years ago at a place called the Drunken Devil. Captain Okli, he liked my style, and so he let me aboard. Even though you probably noticed, got a little bit of a weird voice for a dwarf. Oh, by the way, nice to meet you. Name's Gibbles.
Oh, that's adorable.
Did you snort at me?
No! I promise.
Okay.
Well, nice to meet you. And he gives you like a very firm handshake. Not aggressive, but just like strong.
Nice to meet you. If you laugh at me again, I'll cut your fucking throat out.
I'll stab you in the cunt.
It's nice to meet you too, Gibbles.
Nice to meet you.
So you just hired on here a couple of years ago?
Yeah, we come here. We follow in through the lake that leads up to Lake Dreen. And sometimes we head back out into the open heaven bit. But that's rare nowadays. We just kind of do trade stuff. Used to do more adventurous stuff, but then we stopped.
Why'd you stop?
I don't know. Kind of just decided one day you were done doing all those things. Maybe you got too old, or maybe something happened, but you just started taking trade. And, every now and again bandits attack, but bandits aren't that deadly, and so it just kind of turns into like a really sad fight where they try to kill us and we just destroy, and it feels really bad.
Yeah, me and my friends have had experiences like that.
Yeah, I don't know why bandits always try. It's like, you're not gonna win against adventurers. That's not how it works.
You really look up to adventures, don't you?
Oh, I love adventuring. That's why I got on here. Got out of my city up in the mountains and thought I'd go out in the open sea. And it turned out to be the open lake, but still happy.
So if you love adventure so much, why are you still on a mostly mercantile ship?
Captain. When you sign on with him, you're signing on for life, and I never want to leave his side.
Gibbles, I have one more question for you.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Me? Oh, I'm actually just entering 77.
Ah. Well, Gibbles, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Tell me a little more about your captain.
Well, you see he starts, and then you hear some, like, footsteps coming down the stairs, and you hear Okli and son. Yeah, I think they might be able to help you. We'll see, though. And, you see he enters down the stairs. And let me send an invite to tonight's guest star.
Wait, who, what?
Oh. I'm excited now.
Yes.
Hang on, that just got me back up on
What?
That definitely woke me up.
that woke
Who
me up
is
right there.
this?
Hang on, who is it?
Johnny boy?
I don't recognize this person.
They are new to Discord. Someone created a new account for this.
Watch it be VC again.
It's
Yeah.
It's
You guys want
Max.
some sliders?
Turns out to be Max.
oh, it's gonna
Oh
be Max.
god.
I don't know if Max would.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm gonna.
Hold up, they're calling me. Give me a second.
Oh,
Oh, no, they ended the call.
okay.
Okay.
You can't make it. Turns out.
Nunny the fuck? Is it Zach?
It's either Zach or
I don't think Zach would screw up on calling people like that.
it's me.
Oh.
Dizzy? I didn't know you were guest starring in Crab Rolls, my favorite podcast ever.
I know, right? Listen, guys. Look,
Man,
I know I'm
there
kind
should
of
really-
busy all the time, but
there
I
should-
decided
there
to
should
come
really
on.
be-
I know I'm kind of like AAA quality, but oh come on, just to give you guys a little.
Just this once.
Just this.
There really should have been some announcement on our Twitter at the Mighty Chip Shop.
Wow, what a segue.
What a plug.
What a plug.
Go ahead and say hello, and why don't you go ahead and describe your character?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
You
Go ahead
son
and
of a
introduce
bitch.
yourself to the podcast. Go ahead and say your name, full name for the podcast.
Oh, my name is Haley Hughes.
Hello, Haley.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Why don't you go ahead and Okli has just led you down the stairs into the bar area of the Drunken Devil ship, and he is pointing you towards two human-looking people. If you want to go ahead and describe your character.
So my character is probably average height, about 5'6". She's a girl. She has like blonde, brown hair, green eyes. Probably looks to be in her 30s, or late 20s, early 30s. She's wearing kind of like a gray and blue shirt and some black jeans and some boots.
Go ahead. Yeah, you see those people in front of you. What would you guys like to do?
I say hi.
I mean, we're not there.
I don't think
It's
you're
silly
there.
not there.
Oh, yeah,
it's
I'm
just
not there.
Arrtaron, Chip Chop, and this other mystery character who we don't know the name of yet.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss.
It's nice to meet you too.
So, what might be your name, ma'am?
My name is Elizabeth.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Elizabeth.
Pleasure indeed.
The pleasure's all mine.
I assume you are the friend of Mr. Okli here.
I am.
Well, this is the last that had a little bit of a stop shot to take along the way, and I thought, because y'all are adventurers, you might be able to help out a wee bit, since we're stopping there anyway.
Yeah, we might be able to.
Yeah.
What
She's
is
got
that?
a bit of an interesting pitch for you guys. You might want to listen to her before you make any rash decisions.
That's what I was going to say. What exactly is it that you needed us to do?
Before we get into the details, we should probably have the rest of the group here. Arrtaron.
That's a fair idea.
Alright, sounds good. On that note, we will switch over to Silver, Ladorna, and Ox. You guys are trying to buy stuff at a store?
I went to go catch up with them, and I'm like on the surface of the boat, just like literally walking on the railings and stuff.
They're not actually at the boat. They were just exiting the turn. I think they were heading towards the cart.
Okay. Then, I don't know, I'm just probably around.
Okay.
Ox, do you mind grabbing the feed for the horses?
Who the fuck's this new person?
This is our
Yeah, I
guest.
haven't met
Wow.
them yet.
Yeah, you haven't met them yet. They're guest. Ox, come on, get up, buddy.
Give me like 2 seconds. I'm so sorry.
It's alright, man.
You good.
I don't have any more coffee. Sorry, run me by what's happening again.
Alright, you and I are with the horses, and we're picking up some feed.
Oh shit, I remember that. Okay. Ask me your question.
I was wondering if you can pick up the feed for the horses for me while I
Yeah, how
get them all ready.
many bags are we doing? 4?
It should be about a week's worth for 3 horses.
I'll grab 6.
Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and detach the horses from the cart, bring them over to the dock.
Sounds good. Silver, who are you going with?
I'm going to the cart.
Alrighty,
Okay. Robin's also joining to the cart.
fair enough. I guess we're just heading down to the dock.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, you guys head over to get the cart, and you guys are heading down to the dock where you guys see, obviously, the biggest ship here in the dockyard. Way too many masts. It's a bit too long. It's like an over-exaggerated Viking ship.
Someone's compensating.
Is it like the size of a galleon, or is it just this big?
It's
fucking
bigger.
long thing.
Bigger than the galleon.
Bigger than a galleon.
It goes
damn.
off
My
of.
God.
It goes off of the dock.
What's-
It goes so far that the dock can't hold it in.
Jesus
This
Christ.
bitch fat.
Yeah, this guy definitely has a complex.
I don't think it's his ship. I think he's just the captain now that someone else is gone.
Well, somebody had a complex around him.
Somebody had a fucking complex. I think we may know this person too, but you know their penis must be tiny. No, if I were just to throw that out there.
Yeah.
He mutes.
You can't handle your guys' bullshit.
Me neither.
Alright. You guys get to the front, and you see there's a half-elf lady outside with an eye patch on who says, "Oi, you ones traveling with us?"
Yeah, we're seeking refuge across the.
Alright, let's get the stuff in. You guys get the horses in, and we'll lift up the cart tonight when we leave.
Alright, sounds good. I'm gonna bring over Bingus and right.
Bingus, he walks very proudly
Yes,
towards
he
you.
does. Oh, my boy. I love you so much.
He gives you that, knowing horse stare. And we'll say, for experience of our roleplay, we'll say Ox was able to get that feed for
how much was that?
probably around 7 silver for that feed.
All for 6 bags of feed.
Feed is not that expensive, Miguel. Neither is food unless you're getting
Horses ain't-
6
horses
fucking
ain't-
silver. Oh my god, I'm gonna go broke.
Alright,
And then Ox will be able to join you while you guys are getting the horses together.
are there any other animals on this ship? Or is it just the horses?
There's a bit of a rat problem of late, but I don't think I have any pets, unless you want to consider the dwarf.
Really? You guys don't have any you guys don't have any livestock or anything down here, eh? It's a big ship, I'm sure you can handle something.
No. We could, but more upkeep. Ship itself is already a bit hard to maintain.
Fair enough.
Well, come on in. I believe your friends are waiting on inside.
Oh. Excellent.
And you see, as you guys enter,
Yeah, we're going in.
you guys enter in with the horses. You see Silver as you walk by. The half elf goes, "Oh, wings. That's new. Add that to the list of pets we have."
Excuse me.
Ooh.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
You bet it is. It better be.
Silver draws her longbow.
Silver, look, they're ship people.
And as you guys enter, you guys see this inner bar inside the ship, and you see Arrtaron and Bellator talking to this new woman you guys have never seen before. Ladorna, go ahead and make an insight check for me.
Insights can do. That is going to be. Oh, that ain't that good. 15.
15. Alright, continue on. Yeah, alright, you guys see this.
Alright.
And Arrtaron, Bellator, and Elizabeth, you guys would notice these people walk in.
Howdy. Have you guys had a quarters yet? Have they put you anywhere, or are we just sleeping on the poop deck?
We were waiting for y'all.
Welcome to our ride for the foreseeable week. This is Elizabeth. She's our other passenger, the one we are making the stop for.
Pleasure is mine. I have a bit of a problem. I am trying to recover an artifact in a dungeon, but I cannot do it on my own.
Makes sense. Is this dungeon on the sea?
No.
Or on the lake, rather?
No.
It is an island on the lake that only appears when you know it's going to be there.
Do we have a time frame for this thing?
Not that I'm aware.
You would know Elizabeth. Yeah, there is no time frame you know of. You just have to know that the island will be there for it to actually appear.
So if I'm I know this island's gonna be there, then it's gonna be there even if
Yep.
Was it there a
As long
second
as
ago?
as long as you go far out into the lake, it'll show up.
Okay.
But, well, I mean,
Convenient, I guess.
we are mercenaries. I wouldn't mind looting an old abandoned crypt.
I mean, what's in it for us?
Probably gold.
I do love me some gold.
Well, this artifact is called the Usurper's Trinket. And
Okay.
it allows you to answer, or it will answer any one question that you have.
Really? I like that. Is it like unlimited use, or is it just like one per one person? You know, genie rules.
One per person.
Ooh. I like that. I mean, I do have a lot of questions.
So, I guess, Elizabeth, what's going to happen to the trinket once you're done with it?
Gabe, do I know this?
I mean, that's up to you. You could leave it there. You could take it with you. But it doesn't, like, destroy or anything after it's used.
I mean, I'm sure somebody would pay a heavy price for that thing.
Agreed. I mean, once you get your use out of it,
That's very true.
it's probably very valuable to someone else.
What would you ask it?
Who are you asking?
Well,
Both of you.
I have a bit of a X problem.
Oh, dude. Same. Husband following me. Hate it.
There you go. Well, I don't know if he is alive, and that is what my question will be.
Oh, okay. That's a... Very interesting. I don't know what my question would be, actually, now that I think about it. What about you, Bellator?
I think it would have something to do with an entrance to the plane of limbo.
Mom thing, right?
Yes, yes.
I'm sure we can think of more heavy on this. It's kind of like genie rules, probably. Like, you know, if you don't say the right thing in the right way, it's gonna fuck with you.
I don't know that about it, but from what I do know, you have to be worthy, and it will ask you questions. And if you pass these questions, then you can ask your one question.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Well, I hope I'm worthy.
Me too.
Ox, I think you're worthy.
Is Ox? Wait, I didn't think Ox was in the room yet.
No, Ox is here. He went to buy his feed and he met back up with them. You're probably walking in now.
Oh, okay.
So you would see Elizabeth, this hulking minotaur figure comes in.
Coughing his lungs out.
He didn't say that.
Still just filling away in.
Where am I putting all this green?
Oh, I think we could just give it to one of the people and they could take it down to the bulk.
Alright, Ox is gonna turn to the nearest person nearest to him and say, "Take this!"
That'll
Give it to the
probably be
horses.
Silver.
Alright, I'll give it to Silver.
Just drop 6 bags of grain on Silver.
No, I'll probably just drop
She's
him on
dead.
the floor. I'm gonna drop him on the floor and sit on him.
There you go. Beanbag.
You notice that they are talking to a new person now that you haven't met before.
Hi.
You.
I'm not
Who's this
talking
thing?
to you. No.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah. I don't know.
You alright there, Silver?
Yeah.
Are we
Alright.
meeting a new person? Are we adding another person to our group now?
No, not really. We're just gonna help her out with something there, Hawks.
I know last time we did that, he got really high and ran out on us.
Yeah, that
That
did
was
happen.
I
didn't
would
it?
love to hear this
Again.
story.
Maybe
Well-
some other time. I don't know who you are yet.
It's true.
Oh,
He's very
ask
cautious.
Ox.
or take a Pluff or whatever. What's his name again?
Plimp?
Plimp?
Plimp, and see what Plimp thinks.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, one of you could have taken Plump in.
I mean, Plimp's probably still sitting on my fucking stupid cow
That's
head.
true, Plump
Yes.
is still there. Yeah, so you would see Elizabeth. They've just got like this floating little creature with like a bunch of tentacles wrapped around his head floating. And are you guys asking him to do anything?
Ox is gonna guide his finger up to him and like point him towards fucking Elizabeth.
Whoa, what is this thing?
Okay. You see it like comes close to you and goes like,
My lord, what does
So
that mean?
cute. Well, hello.
What color does he turn?
and you see he like goes up and he like Elizabeth, he puts like one tentacle on your forehead, and you see it glows like a magenta closer to crimson. And he goes,
What color does that mean?
That's like a purple almost.
You know, we
Really
would have
don't know.
known
Little
if
redder
they
than
didn't
purple.
throw away the chart that they came with.
Oh.
We never got a chart.
Arrtaron,
You
you got
never
a
asked
chart.
for one.
I did not get a chart.
You son of a bitch.
I should have gotten a chart. Ox, you were with me. You could ask.
No, I didn't think about shit like that.
I can
Neither
ask
did
it. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals and talk to the thing.
okay. You see Plimp looks up at you. What would you like to say?
What you say, bud?
She's pure of heart.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow, awesome.
What'd he say?
Wow, cool. I don't care anymore.
It says that you're pure of heart. Plimp, what gender are you?
What?
Oh.
Well, I don't want to say he or
Yes.
she. If it just
Yes.
Did you just
Oh.
exist?
Well,
Ask
they
Plimp
say-
what their pronouns are.
Plimp just exists.
okay. They say that you're pure of heart.
Oh.
She's been through a lot.
Oh,
What'd he say now?
you've been through a lot.
That is very true.
I take out Spores. Spores, what gonna say something?
You see she pulls out a plant, and the plant like turns its leaf like facing you.
And who is this little guy?
Banning children.
Okay. Well, I'm
Damn
gonna.
it, Spore.
Yeah.
Banning
No,
children.
no. Hey,
Probably
we've
should've-
talked
Arrtaron,
about
I
this.
blame you for teaching my son this garbage.
I
This
didn't
is
say
Spore.
that.
They
Silver
taught
did.
him a lot of bad things.
Fucking weird.
Okay.
That was
That was
Arrtaron.
weird.
Did you
That
say
one was
child?
Listen.
That's my son.
I'm like, Silver's like close to
You
tears.
see it turns its leaf towards Ox,
Papa.
That's right.
You know,
and it turns its leaf towards Silver.
Mama.
Adopted, I assume.
Yeah.
No, they fucked him.
I birthed him.
okay.
Yeah,
Ladorna is just like face palming right now, just like straight. Is this how we're gonna act whenever we meet new people? Like,
Yes.
Look at all of our pets.
we're just showing off our pets, I guess. I got a rat in my chest.
Hey, speaking of which, Arrtaron will reach into the bag and slowly pull out hulking figure of Gnarls.
Alright.
Yeah, you see he pulls out this like mechanical looking giant lizard, and it like comes out and it looks you in the eyes, Elizabeth, and it just goes and sticks its tongue out like panting like a dog.
Aw,
Thirsty.
he's cute.
That's true, he is thirsty.
We meet new people and just immediately show them all of our pets.
Yeah, I mean, I
Have
would
you
like to
met
show you
pets?
one of my pets, but I can't.
Have you
do
met my
like,
dog?
Do you like creatures? Here, look at our creatures.
Look at our critters. Look at all of our critters.
Look at what we've
like
managed
my
to keep
critters?
alive.
Smothering her now.
Look at all
Hey.
the things we've kept them alive. We can keep you alive.
Hey, Gabe, can I bring out my mechanical wolf?
Whoa!
Yeah, you can.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can summon it. You like snap your fingers and you see coming down the stairs, there's just this like big old looking, like big enough to ride. There's this like hulking, like metallic looking wolf, and it like comes down and it looks you in the eyes, Ox, and it goes like,
Now, they're friends.
I bet you I could beat that thing up.
Please don't. He's the only thing I have.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to it and just start like sort of quizzically inspecting it.
go ahead and make an investigation check.
Cool. Only for my d20. Okay. 15.
15? Okay, yeah, looking over this thing looks like a fine-ass artificer's build. This looks like the type of thing that you magnum opus finish your life by creating, but you notice that this woman is maybe late 20s.
How the fuck? At your age, how the fuck did you manage to build this thing?
That's a long story. But also part of the reason why I'm going. on this adventure.
Are you
That I am not.
Are you an artificer?
Partially.
I see. Well, it's a pleasure to meet another of my kind.
Nice to meet you too.
I think Arrtaron is still just like,
What was that?
Gabe.
How long before we meet this island?
I don't know, Gabe, how long?
When going through the lake, as long as you know it's there to show up, but the time in which it shows up, it could show up on the first day of travel, it could show up on the 6th. You don't know.
I am not entirely sure.
You just know that as long as you know. Yeah, as long as you know it's there, it will show up, though.
Alright. We should probably begin our search, I guess. Tonight, right? We're planning on leaving tonight. Isn't that right, little boy?
Little boy.
I mean,
Don't say that.
Little man.
And you see Elizabeth. You see this this woman steps out from like behind Ladorna. She's got like shoulder length, like brown hair, and she puts out her hand to shake, and she says, "Hi, my name's Robin."
Oh, well, hello, Robin. I take her hand and shake it. My name's Elizabeth.
She shakes it back. Nice to meet you. And you see as you guys are talking, the stairs start making sounds of people walking down, and you see Okli like comes in and says,
"Oh, there he is."
All right, have you all introduced each other? Should we come to a verdict on whether or not you're helping?
I believe we will be helping her.
Yeah, it sounds like a good time.
I'm in for the questions.
What's happening?
We will be helping Elizabeth go through a dungeon on an island in the lake.
Well, I appreciate you guys making that decision so quickly for me.
Yes, unfortunately we are quite rash in taking decisions.
I mean, I hope that you can trust us. That is.
We just like punching things.
It's true.
Yeah, we could always use something to do.
I do like punching things.
You know, Ox, was it? I have those days too.
That's every day for me.
Fun.
I'm gonna grab one of the bags of feed that I'm sitting on. I'm gonna pass it over to Okli.
Well, thank you, and
it's the size of Okli.
I guess I'll put this in your quarters then. And you see he goes up, he says, "Y'all can follow if you'd like to see him, and Elizabeth, you can tag along if you'd like."
I was actually gonna see, Elizabeth, are you said you are an artificer. Have you ever, other than this creature, have you ever made your own gadgets, I guess?
A few.
Huh. That is something I'll have to talk to you about later.
What, y'all coming?
Leave me alone.
Boring.
Just stop.
Ox is really tired. I'm like just laying.
You make Ox cry.
What's that in game?
Oh no! I love.
Ox runs away to go under his covers and draw in his go-to notebook.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I love that.
Alright. Yeah, Okli will lead you guys up to the main part of the deck where you see a bunch of workers are just kind of walking around, scrubbing things, doing whatnot, and as Okli comes up, you see a bunch of them turn, they go like, "Hey Okli! Hey Okli! Hi Okli!"
Ah, jeez.
Was that
Yo, Mr. Popular over
was that Ghibli?
It was Ghibli.
Oh god.
What the fuck is Ghibli doing here?
And you see Ghibli like waves to you, Bellator.
Hey Ghibli.
And he gives you like a derpy smile and waves at you.
You have a new best friend, Bellator.
We should fucking kill that guy.
Bellator, do you have a new best
No.
We should kill him.
No. Denied.
friend? Denied.
I'm just gonna charge Ghibli. He's gonna grab him by the head and throw him off the boat.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No. He's not gonna do that. It's funny to think about, though.
Anyways, let's head on down to the quarters.
Alright, yeah, he leads you over. He passes by a larger door and he says, "That's the captain's quarters. You're not allowed in there unless I invite you." And then he leads you down some more stairs. And he leads you to like the bowels of the ship, where he brings you to a hallway that has a bunch of rooms, and he leads you. There's like 10 or so rooms in here, and he says, well, no one else is traveling with us currently. Elizabeth's got that room, and he points in the back, and there's a room. Elizabeth, have you, like, decorated your door or anything, or is it very plain?
You decorate your door?
Hell yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah? What's it look like?
I don't know. I'll get back to you on that.
What?
I want to decorate my door.
Yeah, and he
You're only
says,
gonna be on
well,
it
that's
for about a
Elizabeth's
week.
room, and the rest of yous can pick a room, share rooms. I don't know if anyone's fucking here. Well, I'm gonna go work on my shit.
Okay.
If you need to talk to me, you can knock on the captain's quarters. Don't feel afraid to do that. I'm gonna go drink myself silly and then drive this shit for y'all.
Oh,
Gee,
great.
Alright.
you know what? That
sounds-
leaves me with so much reserve. I love it.
Keeps my hand steady.
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
I go over to Okli and say, I don't know if you all allow outside alcohol inside of the bar, but if you are interested, I do have a small cask of wine.
You see, he motions for you to like bend over and get close so he can whisper in your ear.
I do so.
And he like yes, and he like goes into here and he says, "We don't fucking care, mate."
Oh,
Perfect.
well then.
And then he just goes back up and he says, "Oh, one last thing. If you are gonna fuck, do it quietly. These walls are thin as fuck."
What? The ship is thick as hell, but the walls are thin as fuck.
Just trust me.
I never
probably
said it was
just mean,
built well.
Ladorna, who the fuck are you?
It's
gonna
more
be-
sentimental value than actual materialistic.
Ladorna, who are you fucking?
I'm just saying. I want to be loud during my sleep.
Sleep.
Oh wait, yeah, I don't
I'll
sleep.
believe in
I
you
just
for that.
realized I don't sleep.
Yeah, you fucking.
And then Okli goes upstairs, and it's just all of you guys standing down there.
Look, sometimes my muscles just exude pressure, and it just sounds like I'm mushing things together.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I whisper over to Ladorna. Ladorna, don't say that in front of the new person.
My muscles just exude pressure.
Elizabeth, you would hear that clearly with your passive wisdom.
Oh goodness gracious.
Yeah, I'm gonna pat you on the shoulder and say, don't worry about that.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna, just to get this out of the way, I'm gonna fucking dig into Ladorna's side and pull out a chunk of flesh.
Okay. Alright, let's
Elizabeth,
calm down
you see
there.
that
I feel
happen.
very violated.
I think-
I'm gonna try and
I think
dodge.
this is like the first time
go
it's
ahead and
fully
make an
been
acrobatics
confirmed
check.
for.
I'm absolutely dodging that shit.
Ladorna acrobatics, Ox athletics.
Okay.
Athletics. I got 19.
You got 19. I got 21.
Damn.
Alright, you, Elizabeth, you see the Minotaur goes to, like, grab at Ladorna's side, but she, like, jumps out of the way, and instead, Ox just grabs Bellator's waist.
He grabs his love handles.
Alright, I'm gonna throw Bellator at Ladorna.
This has been a theme.
The other direction.
I'm gonna walk over to Elizabeth and say, I'm really sorry about them. This is a common problem.
Ox, put me down.
Yeah.
Don't throw. Ah!
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the
Go ahead,
room.
go ahead and make an improvised weapon attack roll.
Do I need to make that?
Do I need to?
No, you are the weapon.
Can I at least roll
What,
damage?
see?
Can I at least roll damage?
Can we get a t-shirt for this show that's a picture of Bellator saying you are the weapon?
You are the weapon.
Wouldn't it be
hold on.
I am the weapon? If it's Bellator saying it?
I need to find...
It should be
Oh, I forgot
Ox
I'm
throwing
proficient in
Bellator
animal
saying, you are the weapon.
Look, before that, we need to get our Ahigao of everyone's shirts.
I like
We're
that.
not doing this, Gabe.
Yes, we are!
We must.
It's an important thing.
We'll discuss later.
Okay.
Alright, so what'd you get for that attack?
Like, attack roll, I got 19 again.
What's your AC, Ladorna?
Not higher than 19.
Is it 19 or lower?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's lower than 19.
Alright, so, yeah, you see Elizabeth, he picks up the person in full armor that you were talking to earlier, and just chucks him at the tiefling, and then it hits the tiefling, and both of them go crashing against the wall.
Does Ladorna splatter everywhere?
I don't know, that's up to Ladorna. You think she would? No, I don't think.
No.
You might notice that, like, her, like, abdomen has, like, divoted a bit, like, a noticeable amount. but then it like pushes back out.
Do I even want to ask?
I would.
No.
Listen, here's the thing, all right?
She's a cool little flesh creature.
He's being a little bitch right now. Just give him a second.
I don't know. It seems like you're the one on the ground, not me.
Oh.
God, you're such a fucking little baby.
She's a flesh creature. Don't think too much about it. But now you don't have to ask.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
Like, legit, are you gonna do this for every single person that we meet now?
Let's not.
Yeah.
Please. Anyways,
I picked this room.
And Ox is gonna wander to the fucking corner with the room in the corner that's not fucking Elizabeth's.
Okay, yeah. Are you just gonna take a room?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So there are 5 rooms. They're starting at the stairs that go outward. There's 5 rooms on each side. Which room would you be taking? Elizabeth, I believe, is the farthest left room.
Yeah. Oh, I figured out what my door is decorated with.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and tell.
It's painted different shades of blue.
Oh.
God damn, she
Alright.
must be rich. Blue's a hard color to come by.
Ox, what room would you like to run into?
One of them.
We'll just say the first room on the right, the closest one to you.
Okay.
Alright, Ox goes into that room. And do you just close the door behind you?
No, I'll leave it open. I'm just gonna look around.
Okay, yeah, you look around. It's pretty simplistic. There's like a bed. There's like a tiniest little like countertop for cooking, and then you see that there is a small toilet that just looks. It's positioned at the edge, so it looks like very simply it could just do the boat. It just goes right out the side of the boat.
Nice.
All right. Can I fit on that bed?
You can fit on that bed. It will divot a bit. It's gonna make a U shape, but you can fit.
Okay. Sorry.
Ox is just too thick.
He thicky.
I'm gonna fucking push Bellator off me.
What?
And then I'm gonna check with Robin. Where do you want to haul up?
Well, I think I'm gonna take, and she points at the one opposite of Ox, like not right next to him, but the furthest from him on the same side. Last time I was next to him, he punched a hole into my room.
Alright.
2
Yeah.
holes, actually.
Someone can say hi.
This is what I mean by this happens a lot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go in there if that's alright with you.
Yep. I'll see you in there probably.
Alright. And she goes into that room.
Can you guys try and keep out of trouble?
Yeah. Don't break things. I'm gonna walk down the hallway to a room that's also not next to Ox.
I'll be next to my buddy Ox.
Yeah.
Alright, Bellator gets right next to Ox.
Ox bursts through the wall like Kool-Aid Man.
Ox is gonna break the entire wall down so we can like just bunk together, but in separate rooms.
Did Okli go back up?
Yeah, Oakley went back up.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay. Okay.
I guess I'll take the one directly across from Ox, so the furthest on the left, I believe, or the closest on the left.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright. The first on the left, you mean the one before Elizabeth? Because Elizabeth is the
No,
furthest.
that's why I changed it
Okay,
to the closest to the left, so the one right as you
right across
this
from
is-
Ox. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you get on in there. Same thing, all the rooms look exactly the same.
Perfect. I'm gonna drop my bag, and I'll tell Gnarls to sit.
And he gets up on your bed and he curls up and sits.
And I give him chin scritches.
And he goes like,
Oh, it sounds like nails on a chalkboard because he is metal.
it does. It's not great. Ox, you can hear it horribly.
I hate that. Stop.
I'm gonna take my armor off and go explore the ship.
Can't
Alright.
do that.
What?
I'm also gonna explore the ship.
See that? And what's Ladorna doing? And what's Silver doing? Oh, Silver entered her room, yeah.
Yeah, I enter my room, look around, then immediately leave to go explore ship.
Okay.
I went to talk to Robin real fast.
Okay, cool. You go into the room and you see Robin. she's like using the like counter space. She's like used magic to put water into the bowl. She's like washing her face.
You know,
Hey.
I know you probably want to see the ship and everything, but I just want to get lay down. How often do you want to be awake for this boat ride?
Well, how about this? Leave me here and don't give me anything until you guys reach the island. Because I have no idea what'll happen there, and I want to be there for it. Because the last thing I want to happen is I wake up, or don't wake up, and find out you were gone and you left.
Okay. Well, either way, I think you have a couple hours left on that thing, so maybe go ahead and have a little bit of fun. But remember your pillow? You got everything? You're good?
Yeah, she pulls out the pillow from her sack and she puts it on the bed.
Alright. Well,
You're not just gonna like watch me while I sleep, right?
listen, no. I go into like this little like Zen type of thing where I just don't look at anything, I don't really communicate, I just hear things. So, no, I won't be looking at you.
I wouldn't want to not be able to fall asleep because I'm embarrassed, so
No, you'll be
that
fine.
works out.
You'll be good. And trust me, you're not going to have any problem falling asleep, I'm assuming.
Alright.
Okay. Well,
Well,
see you
if
soon.
I'm going to run the ship, I'm not doing it without you, so... And she grabs your arm, and she starts walking out of the room.
Alrighty. Here we go.
Alright, is anyone else exploring the ship, or are you guys just staying in your room?
Oh, I'm exploring the ship.
Alright. Silver and Arrtaron. Oh, Silver said she's exploring Arrtaron.
He said he'd be back.
Ah, he'd be back. Awesome. Elizabeth, are you going with him?
No, I followed Okli.
Okay, yeah, you followed Oakley. He goes up and he's going into his captain's quarters, and you might get up the stairs just in time as he's like opening the door and he says, "Oh, Elizabeth, you need something?"
I just wanted to ask you, do you trust them?
Yeah. And he like looks downstairs and says, "Why don't you come on into my office?"
Okay. I follow him in.
Alright, he like closes the door behind him, and he like takes he immediately, like, there's like a rack of like expensive beers right next to the wall. He cracks one open and he just starts drinking it, and he like offers it to you.
Yeah, I'll take a sip.
Okay, it's very strong. And he says, "Alright, so here's how I feel about them. I don't think they'll hurt us, but I also don't think that if anything were to happen, they'd necessarily protect us if it weren't gonna immediately protect them. So, when you're on that island, you let me know if you want me to go with you. If you don't feel like... I don't want anything to happen to you. Not after everything we've been through, so... If you want me to go with you, I can."
Well, it's not that I don't completely distrust them, but I would definitely feel safer if you were with me.
Oh. Well then I'll be going with you.
Thank you.
No worries. And, you mind keeping a little bit of a watch out for them tonight? I was gonna see if any of them wanted to take a night duty on the boat. Chest that metal and all that.
Of course, I can keep an eye on them.
Right. Why don't you deliver that to them, in case I get a bit too drunk? Let them know I need 2 of them to take watch tonight.
Oh, so I need to
There'll
watch.
be others, but...
So I need to watch you, not them.
No, I can get drunk all on my own. I'm a good 107 years old. I think I can do that at this point.
Okay. Well, if you say so, but I'm still watching you too.
Fair enough. You have a good night, Elizabeth.
You too.
And,
And then I'll walk back out.
alright. Sounds good. Alright, cool. You walk back out and you would actually see, you see Bellator, without his armor, he looks entirely different. He's got, like, sandy blonde hair, going down, his head. And you see the tiefling, the girl Robin. Ox, were you going up with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see essentially everyone going up. Arrtaron, you back?
I am, yeah. I
Okay,
think he would have gone up with them for now, at least.
Okay, yeah, you see everyone's up here now. They're all just kind of exiting their area. Seems like they've put their bags away.
Can I roll to see if I recognize any of them?
Go ahead.
The silver looks the same.
Yeah, so it looks the same. I think she's looking if she recognizes anyone from before. Go ahead and make an insight check.
It's a 6. Oh, insight.
And I'll have the rest of you make an insight check, except for Ladorna.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
I got 16.
I also got 16.
I got a 15.
Wow, dude, we're best friends.
I got 23.
I think cool. What the rest of y'all get?
We'll go down the line.
Yeah, Arrtaron.
I got a 15.
Yeah.
I got a 16.
Elizabeth?
23.
I got 16 too.
Yeah, and Silver?
Huh?
Silver? What'd you
Hi.
roll?
I'm still looking for it.
So
Didn't you say I didn't roll one?
no, it's an insight for everyone. It's just Ladorna who doesn't roll because she already did hers.
Oh, insight. Blind. 8.
8, cool. Sounds Gucci. I'll be right back.
Hi.
Hey, buddy. Hey, so, looking over this woman's face, you do realize you've seen her before.
Alright.
This woman is the same woman you saw in Robin's head. Who left the baby at the doorstep.
Okay.
I'll put you back there.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get one. Oh, wait, never mind. I guess you don't have.
Shit, I wanted coffee.
You can go grab coffee. I'll just put Ox into Arrtaron's glassy ice state.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my coffee, but I also want to do the night watch. I want Ox to do the night watch.
I was also wanting to do the night watch.
Yeah, Silver was gonna take the morning half of the night watch.
Everyone takes night watch to prove themselves.
Ox called night watch. Fuck you guys.
I want to take night watch as well.
Like, I'll take all Silver will sleep and then take when she wakes up.
I'm not gonna take night watch.
Everyone wants night watch.
I'm not gonna take
Did
it.
Elizabeth tell you guys that already?
No.
No, she didn't.
Okay.
This is just a preamble, apparently.
Yeah, so yeah, where would you guys like to go on the ship? It's a big ship. There's, back down to the bar, there's the lower end of the ship at the back that you haven't explored yet.
I'm following Robin.
Is there that thing at the top of the mast where the person sits?
The crow's
There
nest.
is, there's no one up there right now, but it is up there.
I'm gonna go up there.
Okay, yeah, you go up there. It's real tall up there. You can see the entire village. You can even see the path you guys came from. You can see really far out on the lake. It's beautiful. It's beautiful up here.
You can see left in the woods.
No,
you can't see left in the woods.
That sounds like a horror movie, Left in the Woods.
Left was left behind.
Nice. Oh.
You do see our horses on the back of the ship. They've been tied, and you see Bingus is just sitting there with his head high.
I'm gonna wave. Do they do anything?
I don't think they notice you. You're really far up, and then yeah, it's a big ship.
Okay, I'm gonna just sit on the little platform that's up there.
Okay. Yeah. You guys see, they just go up there. You guys see Silver goes up there and just kind of sits there.
I want to go to the bow of the ship. Just stare out into the ocean. Or lake.
Okay.
Lake.
You stare out into the ocean. Bellator, go and make me a religion check.
Okay. There's religion. I would desperately like to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Oh, I just realized we never told anyone who was inspired.
Yeah, it's Levi. Levi has inspiration. Like it matters.
7. 31.
Okay. Alright. Cool. As you're looking out onto the ocean, and it's getting later into the day, you hear a whisper in the back of your head, very faint. It's beautiful.
Is this the same whisper that told me to go up into that fucking tower?
It is.
It is. It is beautiful.
It is. No reply back. That's all you heard.
Piece of shit. Got some choice words.
And Ladorna, you see Robin like tugs on your arm.
Yep.
I know I said I'd hang out with you tonight, but I'm gonna go check on Silver, see if everything's good.
Oh, okay. I think I saw her whoosh up.
Oh no, I saw it.
Whoosh!
And she like goes to like the bird's nest, like starts climbing up.
All right, be safe.
I'll meet you. I'm sure you'll be in the bar tonight. I'll meet you there.
Yeah.
All right. And she starts climbing.
I mean, I don't know what to respond to that.
Yeah. So what do you guys like to do?
Oh, I would say, I think Arrtaron will probably sit in the bar and begin or keep working on his project. Just sort of like not manically, but just like very furiously working on this.
I'm gonna go find Okli at the bar.
I think Oakley's in his
Because that's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, no,
where he
Oakley's
is.
in his captain's quarters where he said he'd be.
Damn, what a shame. I'm gonna find
I mean,
another
you said
person.
you can knock if you want to see him.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll take
you go and you knock
take a
on the
look
door.
in.
Is anyone following Ladorna? I'm just gonna say Ox followed Ladorna because he's closer to her.
Oh, I honestly, I'm kind of mad at Ox right now, so I kind of push him away. Get him out of here. Go fucking hang out with
He
Arrtaron.
just like goes and he puts his arms on like the side of the boat and looks off.
There you go.
Dejected.
I'm gonna go up to Ox.
Mad
Do
at you.
what you're gonna do, but I have something planned with Ox later.
Okay.
Oh.
Cool. Alright, you knock on the door and you hear like the sound of like bottles clanking. You know the sound well, Ladorna.
Oh, yes, I do.
And then you hear, "Oh, come on in."
Hey, Gap. How's
You
the
open the
drinking
door?
coming?
You see a lavish room.
Lavish.
This room is lavish. It's got a king bed. It's got like fancy tinted windows that look out on the ocean. He's got like a desk with like the 3 big mirrors. And he's like sitting currently on a reading chair.
I know
he's
you
drinking, he says,
probably inherited
take.
or of some sort kind of took this boat, but I would assume that this is a little more gaudy than for you.
Right. I mean, it's not that I enjoy most of it. It's just that, I mean, the bed, I'm not sure how it got in here. It's a little bit too big to get out the door.
I can see that.
As well as the desk. Yeah, it's not really a choice that I had. And I'm not going to break the window to get shit out.
Makes sense. But
Yeah, you have to ask me, Captain. About how it got in here.
right. Who built this thing? Do you know him?
Who built this? The man who built this, his name was Redbeard.
Redbeard.
Yeah. And he says he motions you to take a seat.
Oh, okay.
Alright, here we go with it. And he yawns.
Okay.
And he immediately uncorks like a very expensive looking bottle of something and he gives it to you. Like an
Oh,
entire
thank you.
And he says, so this ship originally was owned by my owner, Redbeard.
Mm-hmm.
I was a slave when I was born. He kept his crew here, and then he had a whole troop of kobolds like me. I was the youngest. I was born into it. My mother and father, soon after, were trying to get me off disobeyed, and well, you don't see them here, do you? That is when my old captain stepped in. He was also a kobold. His name was Arrtaron, formerly now known as Arrtaron the Golden, and he freed us. He got into the ship and killed Redbeard and escorted the rest of the crew out of here and claimed that we were all free and that we would go back to our homelands in the kobolds' lands and help fix what had been happening there. Slaves had been taken from our kobold land for a long time, and his dream was to piece back together the old tribes that he remembered. Never got to do it though, did he?
I suppose not.
A few years went by, we raided ships, we were sick of the world, we didn't care what anyone else had for us. We'd been enslaved for me my entire life, and, you know, stealing from people is nothing when, you know, everyone stole from you already.
Yeah, I mean, stealing
And,
is more so a tool than, you know, anything else.
It's true. And after a time, we decided to dock in port at a town that we thought would be good for the pickings for raiding. Its name is Thunderout. It's over in Friesmania, the most southern end of it. And when we landed there, Captain Okli, he got himself a room at the Mildew Inn, and we stayed there. And he had his own adventuring crew, he met them. That's where Elizabeth comes from. Old friend. When I was a little wee lad, she gave me gold when I tried to steal from her. She's a good sort. I hope you'll treat her right.
Well, I'll certainly try my best.
Well, things didn't go well in that town. They disappeared for a time. I've been told that they had been traveling to some far-off land called the Feywild, and in that time, my crew had been we'd been taken by the town's guard into a jailhouse, and I don't know much of what happened after that. I know that something happened in the party, and then one night we woke up, flames all up in our entire jail cell, and we thought we were gonna die. The bars were burning, the floor underneath us started falling out, and then out of the mist came Captain Okli and the rest of his friends, and he gave himself so that we could all get out of there. He's a hero.
Cheers to that. I raise my glass.
He starts chugging, and like a full 30 minutes of chugging goes by. Not 30 minutes, 30 seconds.
the whole half an hour.
30 minutes! He's really
just chugging so slowly.
So slow.
How big is that bottle?
No,
My
he
God.
chugs for a bit, and he goes on his... And, well, we continued doing what we did. We raided and whatnot for a while, for a time. The ship had been destroyed, but our spirits weren't. We hunted people on the roadsides, and I know it's not the type of thing we should have been doing, and eventually we learned that. But one day, friends of ours, Elizabeth, and another one by the name of Youngleaf, came to us and said that they could help us with the ship, and we went back to Thunderout, built a memorial for Okli, and then we erected the ship with use of magics and whatnot. I wasn't much help, but yeah, and then we explored a bit until we landed here in Dreen.
So do you see the ship more so as a memorial to what Okli did for you?
Yeah, I think I'd say so. I think that's a good phrasing for it. And,
Well, that's a good that's a very noble thing for you to have here for you.
As time went on, rest of the old crew, you know, age happens and kobolds aren't long for this world. The only reason I'm even here is because I went to the Feywild and 20 years passed
Oh wow.
while I was there. But
How long were you in there?
well, I was only in there for a week.
My God. Remind me never to go to the Feywild.
Oh yeah, that place can really take it out of you. Although I've heard it could be the opposite way. You can be in there for a year and come back and it's been a second.
I do not like, you know, the different perceptions of time. That seems a little trippy
Yeah.
for me.
That's at least how they explained it to me. And I wanted to see my friends, so yeah. And you know, eventually, I was the only one left, and I actually just got back here. There's a lass from our crew named Marva. She recently passed about 6 months ago, and I brought her back to the Kobold homelands like Okli would have wanted, and the whole crew's buried there. It's fine. It's a story I tell everywhere a traveler that comes in here. What am I supposed to tell of my great heroic deeds as I stole from the poor and unwealthy already? No. I'd like to tell him what was good about our crew. And Arim was good in our crew.
Right. Shall I, help you drive this thing? I kind of want to be a, captain myself at some point.
Well, I could give you a few pointers, but definitely not at night. We'll start you off when it's light out. But tomorrow, I can give you a few pointers if you got the time set aside.
I'd appreciate that.
No worries. You see, he takes another swig of his bottle.
I'm gonna finish off mine, I suppose.
And he says, "Was there anything else you were wanting?"
Kind of wanted to try and prove myself with a drinking game, but seeing as how you gotta drive.
Don't worry, there's lots of drinking games during the day. You'll be able to outsmart me then.
Sounds good.
We'll see about it though. Let's say, here, let's put a wager down right now, because I'm a big fan of games. Let's say I'll put down 20 platinum you lose.
20 plat. Ooh, that's quite the large amount, but I do like me a bet.
Thought you might.
20 plat. Let's do it.
Well, let's do it. And
she starts drooling.
Yeah. You see, presses a button next to him, and his door opens. You say the G word around the door, and she's like ready.
No, but
you say the P word around the door,
which just got me going.
Yeah, and he like presses a button, and you see like a bunch of contraptions move in the walls, and then
what the shit?
Door opens up. I'll see you later tonight.
You see the bed unfolds, and then you hear like a bunch of like romantic music. Oh, wrong button.
Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm so sorry. Yeah. No. I'd like to be clear. That was a ring.
He was a Chad.
Oh, was he really?
He was.
He was a Chad.
Alright, so how are we doing this there?
I mean, he's letting you out. I was gonna switch over to Robin and Silver.
Fair enough.
So Silver, you're just sitting up there looking around?
Mm-hmm.
Right. As you're doing that, like a few minutes pass. This is a far way up. It's a bit of a climb. And you hear, eventually, you hear like... Silver!
Hello! I look over the edge and see her.
And you see her climbing up, and she eventually gets up there, and she just like lays down on the floor up there. It looks so much smaller from the bottom. Oh my god.
Not.
No, it's not.
Don't the heights freak you out a little bit though?
I've never really dealt with heights before, so I don't know. And she like looks over the edge. A few seconds pass, and she looks like she says, "It's horrible. I hate it." I'm
yeah.
Not gonna look down again.
Do you think you will need help down?
We'll see when we get to that. And you see she like sits up and she doesn't dangle her legs out the side. She actually sits crisscross applesauce, like as close to the pole as she can.
Okay, I'm just like sitting, kind of leaning against one of the posts with my legs dangling like the most precarious way.
All right. Yeah, she looks at that and looks away. And she says, "So, how are you doing? It's been a bit since we talked."
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I wanted to ask because I don't think I've ever talked about it before, but what was your home like? Where are you from? If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to, but...
well, there's this forest with very, very big trees, and inside the trees is like a village kind of thing. Or like a village made into the trees and stuff and things. Yeah. It's pretty. Can't say much more about that than that.
Yeah.
Positive things.
How long has it been since you haven't been there?
It's been a very, very long time.
Okay. Well,
Like maybe like 60 years
Oh.
or something.
wow. How do you feel
Yeah.
about the group and everything that's happened since last we talked? The whole thing with Bellator and Arrtaron's house. And...
They're entertaining. I don't like how they've treated or given Spore all of these horrible words to say.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
Cease.
I know. Stop.
And you see Robin, she like scoots a little bit closer to you from the pole, but not close enough to look off the edge. And she just like lays there for a bit, and then she says, "Yeah, well, I'm glad you're here."
I'm glad you're here too.
And then she'll just sit there, however long you're gonna sit there.
Probably sit there like till
Okay.
it starts getting a little bit
It's
dark.
like dusk, so it's not
Oh,
dark
is it
yet,
already
so
dark?
You've got like, you can see the sun setting like on the edge of the water.
Probably I'll wait for it to be dark enough, but not too dark that I will
Okay,
fly
sounds fair
into
enough.
one
Alright,
of the
yeah.
random ropes that
While
are
that's
anywhere.
happening, we'll switch over. Muzz, you back?
Yeah.
All right. We had you try and follow Ladorna. Ladorna pushed you until you like just waited at a balcony looking out on the ocean, and I believe Bellator is approaching you.
Okay.
Yeah, Muzz, you want to do something fun? Maybe make some money.
Yeah, both those things sound appealing.
You know, I've heard that a lot of ships had boxing rings.
Okay.
I thought tonight me and you might play some bets, maybe participate in a couple of brawls.
I will be participating, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna go down to the tavern and see if I can wrangle up any salty sailors that want to duel.
Salty sailors.
Salty, I like that. I will best some salty sailors in medieval combat.
Some of the best and salty sailors. Alright, are you heading down there? Are you following him?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, you're looking down to the tavern. You see immediately as you get down to the bottom.
Oh! Hey there!
And Ox, you would see this like very classic dwarf with like brown hair and really long beard that's braided comes running up and like looks at Bellator and then looks at you.
Hey!
Your beard is beautiful, my tiny friend.
Thank you. Would you like to scratch it?
Yes. Yes, I would.
It is very soft for a sailor.
Ghibli, tonight me and my friend were thinking about starting a boxing fight. Do you have a ring on this vessel somewhere?
Oh, well, we got similar things. I bet I could head a bill.
You don't have a boxing ring anywhere on this vessel.
I mean, we do. We do that on cord shoot 2 days from now. We have a whole night planned. You know, there's a special. All the ale is half off, and if you box in the ring, the rest of your drinks for the night are free.
I have to wait 2 days to hit things?
But, Ox, when you do hit things, you get all your drinks for free. That's not a bad deal.
Okay. So how does this work? Do we just show up and punch people,
yeah.
or...?
Yeah, I mean, usually it's just the crew. We don't really have any visitors when we're on the open sea, so you just come on down and you just volunteer. We usually have like a pit set up and everything.
I will be there.
Sounds
I
good.
will
Make
also
sure
be
to bring
there.
Your bet.
Uh,
We also have drinking things most nights.
what is your name, dwarf?
Oh, my name, I'm Ghibli.
Ghibli. Alright, we're friends now.
Alright, yeah. Alright, as time continues to go on, is there anything else anyone else like to do before the beginning of, so it gets around that time, Silver, where you guys need to get down before you, like, start hitting ropes, and, Robin says, you don't mind if, like, you were to... And she, like, points at herself and your wings.
You need a ride?
It would help.
Okay. I'm gonna pick her up, like, bridal style, and then, like, literally just say, you good?
Her eyes are, like, very tightly closed. Yep, let's just go down.
Yeah, I jump. I literally just, like, leap. We free fall for a second, and then I open my wings, and then we land. So.
Okay. You land on the ground, you put her down, and you see she just, like, immediately, like, knees to the ground, just starts kissing the earth. Her eyes are still not open yet.
I pat her on the back and sit down next to her. Try not to giggle.
Yeah, yeah. Did anyone else have anything else they want to do before the start of Night Watch and you guys head off?
I'd like to talk to Elizabeth more, see more about what's going on with this artifact, but...
Sure, you can go see her. Where are
I'm
you,
up at
Elizabeth?
the bow.
Alright, she's up at the bow.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Oh, hello.
Actually, you probably don't recognize me. I was the, suit of armor that you first met, Bellator.
No, I remember you.
Thank you. I wanted to ask you more about this, artifact we're going to get. So, you just know that it's on the island. That only shows up when we know it's going to show up.
Yes. I don't know much about this artifact. I was told about it by somebody, and they were very, very vague about it. The information I explained earlier is the only information I really know about it.
Okay. How... And so you're certain about the island showing up, or is that also a kind of a vague information?
Gabe, do I know that?
I actually just sent you some information, so... What was the question specifically asked?
Would she know about the island? How like, trustworthy is that information?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the information I sent her works, so there you go.
So, yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Awesome. Well, I'm excited to fight alongside you.
Yeah, I from what I know, it's trustworthy. It's in in my research, I know that it's of a temple of the god of knowledge, the Gabmoy.
Ooh. Yeah. I don't know how our cleric is going to feel about that. The gentleman with the cowboy hat and the smaller Drake is a follower of Gabmoy. I'm not certain how well he'd like us raiding a temple of his.
Well, we'll have to talk to him.
Yeah, we'll talk to him. And then I had one more question for you. How long have you known Captain? You two seem like you're old friends.
I've known him for quite some time. I'm a lot older than I seem.
Oh, okay. So what, like, I don't know, 50?
Try 100.
Well, let me just say, you look great for your age.
Flirting.
Well, thank you. I have found a way to make myself stay young.
And so I can assume that our captain is also older than he looks.
Yes.
Interesting. Well, thank you for your time, Elizabeth. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and excited to sail with you.
Me as well. It's been a long time since I've had company of this amount.
I hope that's a good thing.
I sure hope so.
Alright.
I think that is going to be a good point to stop for tonight. Hingledy-pingledy, you're all still singledy. Get the fuck out of here.